Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of OTC Fish Keeper. And today I'm in front of my nephew's 29-gallon tank because we've discovered what we believe to be, well, he discovered, he asked me about it, we believe it to be fin and tail rot in some of the guppies. He did a great job at catching it really early. It's very hard to tell, but I think that is what we've got here. Definitely appears to be a fungus of some sort, so we're going to go ahead and treat the tank with this fungus clear that we get at Walmart, which is incredibly cheap for fungus medicine, but it also is really effective. I've used it a few times in my tanks because my goldfish occasionally will get a fin and tail rot, and that's a 260-gallon tank, so you can imagine how much it would cost to treat a 260 to a 265-gallon tank. Usually I lower the water a little bit and then treat what's left, but even at that, you're still talking a huge amount of water. And they've worked every time I put them in there. I don't know if it's because goldfish are tough. We'll find out, because I do think his guppy there, she's got a little, looks like a little white fringe on the tail right now, and she's not swimming very good. You might be able to see her right now swimming a little rough. And at least one of the male guppies has also got some white stuff on his tail. So we're going to treat the tank here. It's 29 gallons, so the tabs are 10 gallons per tab. Doesn't say anything about scaleless fish, so we're going to assume that it's okay for the corridor cats. And we're going to treat it. We're also going to watch the cories very closely, and if we see any trouble, we're going to immediately do a water change. Now, right now the water's a little cloudy because we just did a water change. It's always good to have as fresh a water as possible, make the fish happy. And once this treatment appears to have worked, we're definitely going to do some water changes again. Just give them some fresh water, make them very happy. So with that, I'm going to just remind you, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And then we're going to let my nephew treat his tank here, and we're going to watch the tablets fizz. It's kind of cool. I kind of get a kick out of that. Okay, we've removed the carbon from the filter because the carbon would simply remove the medicine right away, and that made the water even more cloudy. And now we've got the tabs, and he's getting ready to throw them in there. They will turn the water, I believe, green. They look kind of cool while they're dissolving. And it takes them a very short period of time. Now they can, if you're worried about them staining stuff, they can stain your gravel, green for a little bit. But I've never had any real problems with it. And I think eventually it does come off if you're worried about it. Oh, and also, if you're worried, you can dissolve these in a cup of aquarium water and then put them in your tank afterwards, and it'll work just as good for you. And now the tablets have completely dissolved, and you can see that turns the water definitely quite green. But that'll go away as soon as we put the filter back in, back inside the, at least the filter material back inside the filter. The filter's going to keep running to make sure the tank stays oxygenated and the water keeps moving. So that's just kind of a green to put up with a few days, but to make the fish feel much better. Okay, now it's been a week since we treated the tank for fin and tail rot here. And if you can see the female guppy there, she had it the most pronounced on the tip of her tail. It had like a white film all the way around top to bottom, and it's completely gone now. Those little tablets really do an amazing job. I'm blown away by how nice they work. And so this tank is completely clean of the fungus, and the water is slowly turning back to a normal color. Once you put the charcoal filter back in the pump there, then it quickly will clear up your water and make it look nice again. And we also are expecting more baby cories. Cross our fingers. We've got the eggs in the little safety container there. We'll see what we end up with. Sometimes they hatch, sometimes they don't. They aren't always fertilized. But last time we did it, we ended up with like 40 to 60, so who knows what we'll end up with this time. And my nephew has also decided that he wants some, what are they, tiger snails? You can shake your head. Yep, tiger snails. And he's got himself 3 tiger snails here. We're just getting them acclimated to the water. And we're not going to dump this water, but unlike with fish, it's not because the water becomes contaminated from the fish living in it. This time it's because we simply don't want PetSmart or Petco water in our tank. So he's going to remove the snails when he's ready, individually put them in the water. And we got some food just for the snails that the fish will also like. So hopefully that works out and the snails live long, happy lives. Although I think snails only live about a year or so anyway. But still, that's a long time versus, a couple of months. So until next time, be sure to hit that subscribe button and keep track of what's going here. Also got some new ornamentation tonight for the live bearer tank. Watch for that next week. And we'll see you guys later. And we'll try to leave you with a before and after picture, if I can pull it up, of the female guppy. So have fun.